33 kilometers off the coast of Sao Paulo, past the crowded, world-famous beaches, sits a rock that no civilian is allowed to step foot on, Ilha da Queimada Grande. The ground here literally crawls. Across its small, steep terrain, up to 5 golden lancehead vipers are packed into every single square meter. A bite from this specific serpent triggers rapid necrosis. Its venom aggressively targets surrounding tissues, dissolving human flesh and internal organs from the inside out within an hour. Because of this extreme lethality, the Brazilian Navy strictly enforces a total blockade, barring anyone without high-level scientific clearance from approaching the shores. The government maintains this human quarantine to contain a hyper-lethal biological anomaly that exists nowhere else on Earth. When a local fisherman tried to ride out a sudden storm by anchoring too close to the island's canopy, the Coast Guard later found his boat adrift, his body covered in blood-soaked bite marks. Decades earlier, a family stationed here to operate this signaling post was swarmed in the night. Vipers breached the windows and dropped from the trees, killing the lighthouse keeper, his wife, and their children as they fled toward the water. Vipers on the Brazilian mainland do not possess toxins that destroy tissue with this level of speed or aggression. Wildlife on a newly formed island. The confined space triggered an immediate ecological collapse. Small ground mammals like rodents quickly consumed the remaining vegetation and died out, leaving the stranded snakes with zero terrestrial prey. Stripped of their usual food supply, the trapped population faced a severe biological mandate: adapt to a new source of energy or starve to death. The only remaining caloric intake on the island arrived from the sky. Migratory birds would occasionally land in the canopy to rest before crossing the ocean. This diagram tracks a mainland strike. Venom acts slowly, so a bitten bird reaches the ocean before dying, leaving predators to starve. Over generations, only snakes with paralyzing toxins secured meals and reproduced. The mutation succeeded. The strike now grounds targets instantly. The flesh-melting necrosis seen today is the result of that process, a weapon engineered specifically for immediate airborne takedowns. When farmers later tried to reclaim this rock for banana plantations, they torched the entire jungle to clear the infestation. That inferno earned the island its Portuguese name, Queimada Grande, the burned land. But the population survived. The snakes simply retreated deep into subterranean rock crevices, waiting for the ash to cool before emerging again. Today, the island maintains its own biological checks and balances. Specialized resident lizards hunt the snake offspring, while frigate birds swoop down to scavenge venom-killed prey. This self-contained, ruthless ecosystem ultimately outlasted every human attempt to domesticate the soil. Ironically, the precise compounds that induce rapid necrosis are now critically valuable to modern medicine. Laboratory teams utilize these toxins to manufacture drugs that treat high blood pressure, heart disease, and cancer. This unique chemical signature holds an incredible financial premium. On the international market, a single gram of Golden Lancehead venom can fetch up to $30,000. That valuation has attracted a new kind of trespasser. Biopirates and smugglers routinely risk the naval blockade, infiltrating the canopy to capture vipers for the black market. The very biological success that allowed the species to survive the Ice Age has become the primary reason it is now being hunted. This chart tracks a sudden and severe population crash. Over the last 15 years, the number of golden lanceheads on the island has plummeted by 50%. Poaching is only one factor. Trapped on a tiny footprint, the isolated colony is locked in a cycle of inbreeding, where a lack of genetic diversity is weakening the species from within. Driven by habitat loss, poaching, and genetic decline, the golden lancehead is now officially classified as a critically endangered species. Snake Island serves as a reminder that even the most specialized predators remain astonishingly fragile in the face of human interference.